The 'Cuse in their home whites with bright orange numbers, letters, and trim. Around the perimeter, Carolina works it into Page's hands. Left corner three, too strong. Joel James, though, with the offensive rebound and putback. So Joel gets Carolina on the board first, just 28 seconds into the game. Justin Jackson trying to penetrate the zone, instead sends it out to Barry. Page, pump fake for a deep three, back to Barry for a wide open triple, off the backboard and in. He just kind of shakes his head like, well, I guess I'll take it. Page has it up high, bounces it to Barry. Whips a pass to Joel James in the paint. Pump fake, step back jumper for Joel is good from about 13 feet. So some nice minutes here early on by Joel James. Page, after Barry had it, gets back to Joel right wing in the front court. Carolina down 4, Barry. Floater in the paint is good. Tough shot by Barry in traffic at about the free throw line. Barry looking in the zone. Johnson has his hands up, wanting a pass, middle of the paint, doesn't get it. Now he's going to try. Oh my goodness, how did he go up high and get the alley-oop from Pinson and throw it home?
I'm not sure he wasn't missed initially by Barry, who had a similar option from a different angle.
Barry in the middle of the zone with the pass to Johnson. Extra pass to Meeks, and he finishes in traffic. And Eric, that's just what you were talking about. Britt stumbling as he tries to drive, picks up the ball. Down low to Meeks, muscles it up and scores on the right baseline. Meeks back with a fury. 6 early points for the Heels.
When you can push a defense to recognize all the different pieces.
Tar Heels working against the zone, and what a great dish by Johnson from the high post. Down low to Joel James. Somebody's got to shoot it. Whips it over to Page. Hill, rise, fire. Spins off, but Jackson with the offensive rebound goes right back up and scores on the right baseline.
Well, he really got his head turned as he had his back to the basket. These high screen and rolls, you know, if you're not sticking with your guy, if you get hung up, you can get in real trouble and expose the defense.
Tough shot by Johnson is good from the free throw line. Syracuse trying to hold for the last shot. Benedict tried to cross over and lost it. Brice Johnson in transition. He will lay it up and in to tie the ball game at the buzzer. So Carolina with the defensive stop late, and Johnson, the big guy in traffic, able to navigate and lay it home to tie things up at 33. 16 on the shot clock. Page throws it in, right sideline to Johnson, right back to Page, right corner for three. Got it. Rattled around, went off the backboard and went in. First points for Page. Now to Coleman outside the arc. Tried to pass it down low to Benedict, too high. He tipped it into Barry's hands. Pushes it ahead to Jackson. Jackson right side, lays it up and in. Good pass ahead by Barry. Page drove in, lost the basketball, recovers, saves it to Brice Johnson, who's all alone for the dunk. Boy, great play by Page after the initial mistake. And all of a sudden, it's a 6-point Syracuse lead. Carolina with just one field goal in the last 8 minutes and falling behind. Johnson to Hicks, who throws it down on the baseline, and he's heading to the line.
He just about, if he had opened his mouth, he would have eaten Robertson for dinner.
Britt flashes from behind Benedict after a switch and steals it. He'll push it ahead to Jackson. Great pass for the finish. Carolina back within 1.
Again, transition offense off of a steal.
Deep on the right side to Barry. Takes a check of the shot clock. It's down to 15. Right sideline Page. He'll try the lob to Jackson, who is able to catch it and bank it home. Jackson has to spin away as he tried to go on the right. Over to Barry, now to Page. Pump fake for a deep three, back to Joel. He'll try one for three. Got it! Barry's hit so many big threes this year, and he does it again. So Carolina retains possession despite the first miss at the line tonight. 62-60. Johnson to Hicks, he'll dunk it again. Another big-to-big pass that results in a flush. Back to Jackson deep on the left. Now Barry, quickly to Page on the right wing. To Johnson, right baseline, jump shot is good. Deep 2 by Brice Johnson, he has 12. Page, low block to Johnson, to Hicks, finishes in traffic, and he's heading to the line. The foul is on Roberson. Page, middle of the floor. He'll hand off to Barry. Whips it over to Jackson. In the paint to Johnson, extra pass to Hicks, you know the result. Heels up 8. Barry splits a double team. To Johnson, he's fouled, cutting to the hoop, goes up and under, put it home, and he's going to the line, and he may have just sent the 'Cuse home as the Heels are up 10. Johnson triggers it into Page. Page and a lot of traffic in the backcourt, able to get it to Hicks, to Barry, to Jackson, all alone for the dunk. Carolina broke the press and is rewarded with 2. And that helps the Tar Heels close the game on an 18-9 run and go 4-0 in ACC play for the first time in the Roy Williams era.